So I'm out on a family holiday at the moment, and we've just been in Orange for the last couple of nights. And we were supposed to head south towards Yass to go and see some of my family, but unfortunately one of them got COVID. Thanks, Big Dubs. Shout out there. And that's kind of put plans on hiatus to go and see those family members at the moment. So I mentioned to Danny, I was like, hey, we're halfway out of the desert. Why don't we wrap up here and bugger off for a couple of days and go and see some red dirt and some spinifex. So that's exactly what we're planning on doing. So we've just pulled off the side of the road because the little fella's with us, of course, and he's having a feed. But we're basically heading out to Dubbo tonight, and we're going to be staying at Dubbo and then going out to Dubbo Zoo tomorrow morning because Danny really wanted to check that out. So we're going to take the little fella to drive out to Dubbo Zoo and have a look around there. And then from there we're going out towards Cobar and Gundabooka for a couple of nights and hopefully seeing some reptiles. I like the look of all this at the moment. That's pretty brown snake heavy if you ask me. So that's basically the plan. Hopefully we see some stuff. I'm really keen to see a shingleback, maybe sanguana. Man, if I saw Tristis I'd lose my mind. But that's pretty much what we're going to be up to. So that should be good fun. Should be interesting time ahead. We've never been out western New South Wales, not this far west. So yeah, anyway, stay tuned. Hopefully we'll find some stuff. Maybe we'll add in some snippets of the zoo and all sorts. Are you excited to go see some shinglebacks? Yeah, I bet. I'm about that excited too. The downside to babies, right? Oh man, there is so much stuff in here. We've got baths and bouncers and play mats and prams and so much stuff. There's no room for anything else.
What do you see? First trip to the zoo.
We didn't see too many of these guys in the wild, did we?
No. Very not in the open, but like.
Yeah, they were in dense scrub.
Yeah.
Little man's trying to have a bit of a sleep in there. Where's the addict's pen? And it's actually kind of funny. These things are really cool, but I'm more excited to see an apostle bird. You only see these guys out west and up through the centre. He's just having a mad little feed. I can hear some of his mates calling from a little far away. Probably giving him a warning. These guys are mad little birds. You're so tired, but you're still so smiley. Oh, you're a beautiful boy, aren't ya?
Don't be a stranger in the night. Take a chance for some romance. Don't cover your eyes. Willow trees know you better than anyone else. It's time you let your guard down for someone like me. I'd say I'm settled and pretty calm. I don't storm in the storm. If not me, then someone like me that knows what to do and how to take care of you. But most of all, that deserves you. The sweetest red sheet I've ever seen. You stand beside.
Alright, so finally hearing Kobar. Got the little fella down for a sleep and stuff in the hotel room. Mrs. is going to stay behind. Obviously, you know, he's only very, very young, so he's super, super wiped after today. It's been a big day for him. It has just been absolutely hammering down rain for like maybe 30, 40 minutes. Like, it was only predicted of up to 1 mil of rain, but it just absolutely stormed through. Full lightning, thunder, the bloody works. Anyway, so what's the time? 8:26 p.m. I'm going to hit the road now. Probably head north as if I'm going towards like up towards Burke. Have a little bit of an explore around. I'm going to see what this rain's done. It might have just washed things out and it might just be an absolute bust of a night. If that's the case, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to come out early tomorrow morning and see if I can do anything about it. See if I can kind of recoup some animals or something like that for the morning. But man, going to hit the road. Let's just see what happens. All you can do is try. Call it Big Sky Country just for that. Come on, reptiles. I've definitely come a long way to see you, buddy. Fuck yes. Yes, 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 yes. That is what I'm talking about. That is an animal that I definitely wanted to see and tick off. It's Intermedius. Strophurus Intermedius. That's my third Stroph for the year. Third Stroph. Stay still, bud. Trying to get some footage of you. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Tick, tick, tick. How cool is this guy? I'm just checking around for cars because it's hard when I'm out here by myself. That is unreal. Look at that eye. Absolutely beautiful little gecko. Stoked! Night's made. How good is that? Well, that has made my night. Even if I don't see any other herps after this, that has been a stellar night. I absolutely love my Strophurus geckos, and this little one is no different. I haven't kept this species in the past, but man, awesome to finally see him in the wild. I knew it was a gecko that I'd gone past, I absolutely knew it. And no doubt now that the temperatures are kind of stabling out and the weather's kind of stabling out as well, I'll probably see a few more of these guys on the way back. What a stunning little individual. Thanks so much for cooperating, mate, and yeah, good luck with the rest of your life. So it's about 10 p.m. It's not very late, but I think I'm going to call it. I was just starting to feel a bit tired while I was driving, and I don't like that. So after the Stroff, I just thought, you know what, I'm going to call it. I'm going to go home, I'm going to save my energy, go get a good night's sleep, and then get up early and try to hit up some Rugosa, because I'd really like to tick those guys off the list for myself. So that's the plan. So we're going to get up and see if we can find a Shingleback, because between Intermedius and the Rugosa, and maybe a Central Beardie, just because I haven't seen those guys yet, they're probably my 3 biggest targets out here. So, you know, not super hard things to find apparently, but, you know, it's just what I want to see. So that's the aim anyway. So yeah, stoked to see the Dwyers, stoked to see a little Perron's tree frog, and I think those were just baby green tree frogs out here. Cool little green frogs to see nonetheless. The Intermedius was absolutely awesome. I love Stroff, so to be able to just scrape in 3 Stroff species for the year, absolute highlight for me. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed because I'm absolutely rooted. So I'll see you guys all in the morning, and hopefully I can tick off some Rugosa, and we'll see what happens. Okay, it's morning time, I've refueled and I'm off looking for Shinglebacks. Probably already done about 20 k's of this highway so far. Trying to find a suitable dirt road to kind of get off the main beaten strip for a bit, but I don't think I'll see dirt for a little while. So anyway, thought I'd give it a crack, see if we can find anything on the way out here. Current temperature is about 24 degrees, so it's actually not too bad. About, what are we at? Almost 8 o'clock. So I think all that extra rain last night really cooled things down a little bit more than what the weather had predicted. Not sure whether they were really prepared for that, to be honest, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see if there's anything out. There's plenty of bird life about, but haven't seen any reptiles as of yet, so maybe it's just that little bit too cool. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Hopefully we find a Shingleback, maybe a Central Beardie too. Shingleback's what I'm really after. I really want to see a wild shingle, so yeah, we'll see what happens. So some people want to know what it takes to get some of these photo backgrounds. Well, you got to come to some pretty remote places to be able to get them. This isn't what I'd call super remote, but you know, I'm about 9 hours from the coast, so yeah, reasonably remote, pretty far out there, lots of red dirt, and yeah, hopefully get a couple more background shots to be able to bring back to people. Central Beardie. Where did you go? There we are. Hello, bud. What are you doing out here? Having a bit of a sunbake, are we? So that was another target. God knows where he just went, but there you go. Central bearded dragon. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, it's pretty thick. You can see that they're going to be in a good paddock out here though. There's plenty of little flowers and stuff for them. Plenty of food for them. Maybe now that it's warming up a little bit, I might actually see some more out on the road. We'll see. Well, hopefully that's not the only central beardie that we see out here, but nonetheless it's awesome to see one as brief as it was. It's another species tick for me. I'd like to try to get photos of the next one, but that's cool. The car's telling me it's 25 degrees. I'm kind of like heading back to Danny and Finn now. I'm just going to plod along on this this highway. I think I'm doing about 40k an hour or something. But yeah, hopefully that's a good sign to say that maybe there'll be a few more dragons out, a few more, hopefully some shinglebacks. Really want to see some shinglebacks. Thought that was a shingleback. I have, on the dirt road that I just was on as well, I did see a couple of dragons that were bipedaling along, so I'm not sure what they were. Maybe they were some knobbies or something like that. But yeah, nonetheless, it's cool to get another herp, or get a actual herp this morning. So actually to see the central bearded dragon, as I said, that's another species tick for me. And I've got my eyes absolutely peeled into this road now, because, you know, if it's starting to warm up and if it's starting to draw those critters out, then chances are I might actually find some more, which would be good. Whatever that was dead. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to plod along. There seems to be nobody out here. It is New Year's Eve after all, so the only person that's going to be probably crazy enough to be driving around at 50 k's an hour on this road is a herper. And yeah, hopefully I can come back to you with some more reptiles. So just as I said that, I saw a sanguina, a little one, sitting out on the road. I'm trying to see if I can find it again. I don't know my likelihood, because it turned off pretty dang quick, which is to be expected, but I think it was a bit further back this way. I think it was kind of sitting out by this pole here. But it may have taken off pretty quick, or at least dove into the bush. But the sandies, they love all this embankment. So what happens is there's this embankment that kind of comes off the side of a lot of these roads out in the outback. And they turn this into a bit of a burrow system for them, and they're right next to this beautiful road where they can come and cook themselves up on, and then they can also use it as a dinner plate essentially, because you get a lot of carrion and stuff on the road, a lot of stuff gets hit, so there'll be other things that they can come out onto, plus you get a lot of the big bugs and stuff like that get flushed out onto the road. That's cool. Central beardie, sanguina, starting to happen. Bloody beautiful morning out here. It's now just gone 20 to 9, so it's still pretty early, or reasonably early, and it's about 26 degrees. Really stoked to have seen that little sanguina. That was a beautiful looking sandy too, some real nice neon yellows to the tail. Wish I could have got that on camera for you guys, but I got a fleeting glimpse of it, which is all that really matters to me. But in saying that, it would be awesome to see some up close, or at least closer than that was. And yeah, man, they're just so quick. They're so quick, and there's no chance I'm going to be chasing them down in all this thick scrub. It's so green out here, you know, especially going off the rain that we had here last night. It was just insane. Like, it was just a complete whiteout, and the amount of lightning that I was chasing last night before finding that Intermedius and stuff, yeah, it was just crazy sheet lightning going straight across the sky. But it's just awesome country out here. Hey, I've been stinging to get back to the outback, and yeah, it's great to be back here. Got some emus over in the side paddock over there. Just triple checking for cars around me, but yeah, there looks like, what we got, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 emus total. Unreal. That's so cool to see them. So cool. Well, I'm not far from town now. I'm kind of just doing one of the closer dirt roads just to see if I've got a last ditch effort at a Shingleback, because I don't really have too much time here to get one. Stoked to have gotten the central Beardie, awesome to get another sandy. But yeah, I'm only a few K out really from where I'm staying, so I don't know if I'm going to have much luck finding one closer to there. I might have a last ditch effort this afternoon or even tomorrow morning, just depends on how tolerant my wife and kid are. So we'll just see what happens, but it's starting to heat up pretty hot now, so might not be a good idea to stay out here too much longer, and I might go spend some time with the family, because that's what I've got to do. So yeah, anyway, awesome to have seen. Central Beardie was awesome. Really wish I saw another one to be able to get some closer footage of it, but you know, these things happen. At least we got to see one. Who knows, we might get lucky, might see one on the way back. If my wife and I are travelling around a little bit today, I think we're going to go see a couple of sites in Cobar. So we might even get lucky and see something else out, but not too sure just because the heat's heating up. So I don't know if we're going to see anything. Alright, we've got a little snake. This looks kind of like a little whip snake or something. It's quick. Very quick. Off he goes. But yeah, super whippy. Super whippy. I'm not good with the lappers, so let's leave him be. That was worth a turnaround. At least we got a snake. I was just cruising this dirt road when all of a sudden, where did he go? Little pinecone on legs. Oh, come on, boy. Hey! Hey! Yay! Yay! Got it! Got it! Finally found a little Shingleback. How cute is that? I'll turn around so we get the bit of lighting on it. Not actually far from town at the moment either. Well, I actually thought it was a snake because there was that little bit of rubber or something back there that was moving as well. But how good. My first wild Shingleback. Got a few firsts on the trip. I've actually ticked all the sort of mediocre easy targets, so to speak, so I am stoked. What a little beauty. I'm going to see if I can try to get it to sit still for some photos, but don't know the likelihood of that. We'll see how we go, hey? Oh man, I love the New South Wales ones. Thick little tails, look at the scales on it. I really need to get one of these as a pet. They're just so hard to come by. I'd love to have one that just kind of like free roamed the house and chilled out with Finny. But might put this guy down, try to get a couple of photos because he is stressing a little bit. And I don't want to do that to the lizard, so let's see how we go. No way, there's another one. Still got the other one in my hand. How good. Bigger one, way bigger one. This one's giving me a bit of a display. How good are you? You're a big old bugger, aren't ya? That one's heaps bigger than the one that I got in my hand. Maybe that could potentially be a male. Because this one's not too far from it, maybe this could be a little girl. Yeah, you've seen some wars though, haven't you, bud? Yeah. I bet. This is unreal. This is so cool. This is like probably even higher on my list than the Strophs and the central Beardie. So to be able to see two of these guys, this one just keeps wanting to run away. I want to try to get photos of both of them. But this is unreal. Almost got me. Oh, how cool. They don't want to really sit for photos for me, unfortunately, but I'll take the video while I can. It's a beautiful day to be a shingleback. See you later, lady. Assuming you're a lady. Such gorgeous lizards. Absolutely beautiful species. I love shinglebacks. About time I got another one, I reckon. See you later, missus. What about you, Grumble Guts? You gonna go off too? Come on. Come on. You're an old bruiser, you are. You are definitely an old bruiser. That is so cool. Oh, I'm definitely stoked now. Alright, mister, I'm gonna leave you alone now. You're gorgeous. You're absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for the time. I'll catch you next time. Well, that worked out well. I just pulled off to this side, kind of little dirt road, to check up on Danny and Finnan just to see how those two were doing. And Finny's asleep, so I've got a little bit more time up my sleeves. And yeah, what a payoff that just gave me with the two shinglebacks. That's absolutely unreal. It's so cool to just see them scooting through these little low shrubs and stuff out here. Absolutely beautiful habitat for them. There's flowers and stuff everywhere. I think I'm getting a bit dehydrated. I might go crack one of those 10-litre jerrys in the back. Yeah, I think I'm going to give myself a good drink. Maybe hang around for another half hour or so. See if I can find some other stuff. And if not, back to the hotel, back for a swim, back to cool off with my family. No way! There's another little shingleback. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There he is. Ah, gorgeous. Hello, how are you? It's a tiny little baby shingleback. How cute are you? Oh, I need one of these in my life. How beautiful. You are an absolute little stunning pinecone. I wonder if this one will let me take some photos of it. Let's see. We'll leave him be back there. He's cruising down the side here in the grass. Don't you, mate? Hello. Hello. Yeah, so we'll leave him be on with his adventures. My little fella's just woken up, so I think it's time to go back to the hotel and have some family time. And yeah, what a good morning. I'm stoked now. I've seen 3 shinglebacks. That's freaking unreal. And yeah, I might have to get one of those guys in my life. They're so bloody cute. What's a lizard do, Finny? You can do it. Ever get be a lizard? Alright, we've been given a spot by one of the locals to come and check out in the look of some shinglebacks. We've got one last ditch effort to see if we can spot one for Danny and Finny. Let's see how we go. Bit of red dirt around. Temp's getting up already, so we'll see what we can find. So on our way out of the west now. Just saw a sand monitor crossing the road, but now just saw this lace monitor as well, skiddling up this tree. So nice. Doing a bit of herping on the way out at least.